Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and back at it again. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means another live stream here with the Wrasslin for Life Network. We got blood and guts, we got dynamite, we got chaos and carnage, we got this guy and that guy. We got a whole bunch of stuff, and plus we got a bunch of people in the chat already. Make sure you blow up that chat. Make sure you grab your snacks, grab your feel good, put a smile on your face. Strap in, strap on. We got 2+ hours. It's going to be a good one, folks. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live, and the show is kicking off from beautiful Boston, Massachusetts, and we are going to get into all of that today. Folks, we got lots to get into. Blood and guts is upon us. The FTW Championship is going to kick off the show. We're going to talk all about it, but who's going to bring you through all that fun here at the Wrasslin for Life Network? Well, it's going to be me every night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and my best bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrasslin for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, the bearded lovers are back together, much like we're paused. We're getting the golden lovers back tonight as well. We've got the Golden Elite versus the BCC, and as I dropped in the chat earlier, the Golden Elite are the -400 favorites to win this match.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that. And listen, part of me thought maybe it would open the show. Apparently not.
Well, I've still got the song from Jungle Boy.
Right now, I got a lights out, and I got Jack Perry digging a hole.
Oh wait, what? I don't know if I'm behind or ahead of you. I got Jungle Boy's Titantron going.
All right, so you tell me when you get Jack Perry in a hole. Pause.
I think he's always been in a hole.
Until Nick tells me that, because we're syncing up, I'll let you guys know where we're at cable-wise right now.
Right.
So we're just waiting for Nick to catch up to me and my Canadian powers.
Canadian superpowers.
You get the black, and
I got blackout. I got Jack Perry starring in holes.
Jack Perry is burying Jungle Boy. Literally.
What is it with professional wrestling right now, and they've got to face themselves? We saw Baron Corbin versus Shrek Corbin last night, and now we've got Jungle Boy literally and figuratively burying himself.
Yeah, and let's be real, he'd probably pay someone to do it if it was real. But other than that, folks, like I said, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. This is another live stream. We are the channel for fans, by fans. We are the channel that watches more live wrestling than anybody else out there. Hope everyone else is having a wonderful, wonderful week. You got Hump Day in the books. Friday Junior tomorrow. The weekend is upon us. And, of course, more content coming your way all week long, right into Sunday this week. So make sure you're here. We got lots to cover. We got lots to get into. Become a member. Be like Ryan and become a member. Join the family.
Right. And still, we got plenty of tricks up our sleeves. We still haven't played our full hand yet. 100%. Big things popping, little things stopping up. The something season never sleeps. So 100%, you want to make sure you are in the know. You hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, you hit that bell notification, you hit that Discord button, you hit that membership button, you hit that Twitter button. You got your bases covered, so you know anything and everything that you got going on with us. Why?
Yeah, Jack Perry's got new entrance music.
What in the name of Gunther's shit is this?
That is the end of the. Remember, you said you're not going to hear that song anymore. Jack Perry has killed Jungle Boy tonight. The first of many.
Yeah, now he looks like now he sounds like a villain in an Indianapolis Jones movie showing up here. Like that was all very operatic, cinematic.
Right. Okay. But you know what? I give him credit. This young man had more balls to do something that Chris Jericho hasn't figured out how to do yet in 4 years. That is, take the sing-along away from the fans if you want to be a bad guy. He wants to be a bad guy. No more sing-along.
But did they just pull him aside and say, hey, pal, it's not working?
No, exactly. And listen, man, we watched last night, and for those who don't know, Dominic Mysterio is the new North American champion, his first ever singles title. And clearly people were paying attention to that. Clearly people were interested in it. And Jack Perry can only but hope to try and garner that type of heat, that type of attitude. And right now he's giving a little kid a hard time. So
yeah, he's giving a kid the business there. But yeah, NXT did, I think, 756,000. Don't fully quote me on that as far as ratings.
So crazy part about that, Nick, there was segments on last week's Dynamite that had 790, 780. They are neck and neck with WWE developmental. Woo! Let's go Dynamite! But let's get to the chat and say hello to some people.
Right. Well, I just noticed that we've still got the 2 rings all night here, so hopefully no one ends up with a bulldog situation. T's and P's.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll see how the 2 rings play a factor outside of Blood and Guts. And I guess Friday will be the Rampage Royale, what you mean.
The Royale with cheese. Are we the only ones that forgot that happened last year?
Apparently. I did not remember Rampage Royale. Makes sense.
Right.
So we got Hook.
Is that fitting with Shark Week that we've got a Hook in the ring and we're probably going to get, a Shark Boy from Impact as well here? Can I get a show? Yeah. Why?
Oh, my. I hope not.
But here, let's get to the peoples.
Yeah, let's get to the people.
TV Garden is looking pretty full. Not sure how the broadcast side looks, but it looks packed. Broadcast side looks pretty full. Boston, I will ask you, are you there? Because I know for a fact this is a hop, skip, and a jump for you especially, and me a little bit. To where I was,
based on his comment,
I was almost there. So, but there's no place I'd rather be than right here with the Wrasslin for Life family. Cheap McFoley Pop.
Oh, and we're off.
Brian, what up? Hook better lose. No, I'm taking Hook to win.
I'm taking
Big Pop already, though.
What?
I said Big Pop already, though.
Yes, good energy in the building. And like Boston said, it looks pretty full. And it definitely seems like there's a good amount of energy in the place tonight. And like I said, I'm going against you, dude. I'm going against Jack Perry. I'm going for Jack Perry.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Blood and Guts seems very much.
Oh, wait a minute.
We've gotten tossed to the crowd here. Wait, we've already got rules amended. Rules have been approved.
All right, we're going in the crowd.
This is the last of Jack Perry and Jungle Boy. You'll see in AEW. But no, Blood and Guts has very much, and it's felt this way all day today. This is almost like a mini pay-per-view when it comes to AEW.
Yeah, it's funny because we've seen Tony in the past try and do like the fucking quakes at the lakes and the
that was a thing
of the motion in the ocean and all those shows. Blood and Guts actually feels like a highly anticipated show. And listen, for the diehard AEW fans, they've been very much like 4 months in the making. Let's go, and you're like, all right, okay.
Well, does this break Meltzer's 5-star rating system? Because that's very much become a prominent topic of conversation. Funny how we were talking about this months ago. Now everybody else wants to talk about it.
Everybody wants to talk about it.
Right.
And we've been beating this drum hard. I mean,
two down.
Listen, I gave up. As much as we bellyache about the whole star thing, it is officially stupid. It is officially a waste of time. And I can no longer wrap my head around watching, Punk and Joe get 3 3/4 stars, and Jericho and Commander get 4. So Dave can suck a fat one and go the fuck away. Well, that's not nice, but it's
that were pointed out in the Chris Van Fleet interview are so disparaging one way or the other. That's just comical at this point. But anyways, like we were trying to get through the chat.
Back to the chat. The match is
Victor, what up? I'm rapid fire now. Victor, what up? Damien, what up? Robert, what up? I know you was out here, saying I'm a collider, all of that. Well, yeah. Distinguished gentleman, even if that's not you in your profile picture.
I always hope that is actually Robert in his picture, to be honest.
I would love it to be so. Kevin, KJ White, Big Nick, hi. We got Luna, which, by the way, go and check out Luna's Lounge, to where she was, in her moment of glory there, celebrating everything that was Impact Slammiversary earlier today. So go ahead and check that out when you don't watch this. Bye. Kayla, what up? Brian, what up? Bobby, what up? Victor, what up? We got Aaron, the reigning champion, in the For Lifey predictions there.
Yes, and I spelled your name correctly today.
Right, you fixed it.
But congratulations, Aaron. Your title will be on the line very soon, actually. Very soon.
Fair. You're going to have to go while I'm trying to do this.
Okay, Jungle Boy just buried himself. True story. Legitimately buried himself. So, yeah, new theme music, new attitude. And you know what? It's better. It's much better. I actually am a little bit curious about Jungle Boy here today.
Right. Do I sound better?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. Mea culpa. I was having the Jim Ross effect there. Little under the weather, still pulling through, so I had to, a little bit of the scruffy voice there.
Right. How's it going, Brian? How's it going, Steve-O? Mega's in the house. Damien's here, as always, looking forward to stuff. I think both Larrys are here. At least one are. Polo.
Right. Oh, yeah, we got Polo. We got Larry. Sorry. We got anybody and everybody. We got Swimmy, Schwammy, like you always like to say. We've got picture-in-picture right now, or at least I do.
Yes. Larry, let's get ready to rumble. Speaking of the Rumble, folks, just recorded our latest edition of the Let's Rumble podcast. That's more of our debatey show, our interview show. Did an amazing interview with a gentleman who was just seen or just recorded some wrestling in MLW. He's been on AEW Dark. The man's name is Jay Bougie. A phenomenal.
I was gonna let the people guess. That's you guess. That dude.
Let them guess. I gave it all away.
Too late. You sold it. Soiled it.
Stay tuned for that. You're probably going to get that next episode on the weekend. We're lining up more interviews, more original content, more live wrestling. If you like wrestling, this is the place to be, guys. It really is.
Right, and that's 100%. Like we keep saying, you need to hit that bell notification 100% to let you know when we're popping up for anything and everything, because we always got anything and everything for your wrestling needs, and we're here covering all the breaking news, all that. We got Luna's Lounge, we got interviews coming back, we got big things popping in the background too. So 100%. Not only are we your place for your wrestling, even gaming content with CJ, for your live watch parties, but we got our own original content coming up down the pipeline as well. So absolutely be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. What?
I want a title. I want a shot at that title, says Brian. The next time it will be on the line is going to be...
Is it Friday? Can we count Friday?
You want to do Friday?
No one knows the card. They're still waiting. I don't... We're on Wednesday. And not to mention, we have Claudio competing in a blood and guts match right before he defends the title
against TBD
2 days later versus TBD. But literally, there's cards on Friday. We have no idea what the matches are, and I feel like last year that we knew a month or so beforehand.
Yeah, with one exception. But to your point, yeah, we can put the title on the line on Friday. Absolutely.
There we go.
And then put it on the line again the following week. We got a few pay-per-views coming up. So we do put the title on the line for pay-per-views. And this is the suplex into the cameraman on the outside. Yeah, no, this is the world heavyweight title. We defend this shit fucking once a week with how live we are. This ain't no Roman Reigns, no MJF defense. You can't just sit there for Ghost for 3 months as champion. This is a
You better be a fighting champion. Why?
Right? Huge suplex. Jack Perry and Hook down. At least we're starting the night off real well. And again,
it's a match. It's a card of 3 matches.
It should be.
Yeah,
with a double cage match, it should be.
Right. Sorry, I just
watch the Young Bucks and shit are like, oh yeah, FTR, you want to go? We'll show you a long.
We're going to go a whole hour.
Even
though they'll be the last ones in the match, but sorry, I want to click on this from Steve-O. You know what's weird, Nick? I used to watching 2 hours of wrestling like AEW, then watch 3 hours of Monday Night Raw, because if I get too tired, I just fall asleep and I miss Raw. Well, don't worry, you can always tune into us. We got you covered. Why?
It's true. Did you see the thing going around where someone asked Tony about 3 hours for Dynamite? He's like, it's something we'll have to evaluate and consider. I was like, you better.
Don't you put that evil on me, Tony Khan. Right, Alexis. Sorry, let's everyone acknowledge Alexis here. We apparently missed her.
We just hadn't got to you yet, Alexis.
That's the thing, honestly. We got James here, Wide. We got Mega Wide. Which, by the way, speaking of Tony Khan, as we've got both men fighting on the outside, I want someone to edit Tony Khan stunner to Sean Spears with Vince's selling of the fucking stunner at WrestleMania 38.
Right.
because those two is the perfect combination of just what in the fuck.
I don't know why
The worst stunner meets the worst stunner cell.
Mhm. Yeah, like, dude, by no means am I a professional wrestler, but why do your knees lock up when you're taking a stunner? Like, bend your fucking knees. Go with it.
Again, much like Maxine Dupree, he looks like he's an alien in a meat sack of just like, this is how humans move, right? Like that's not a way a human would do that, especially a wrestling fan of all people, like a lifelong wrestling fan. You know, from being in the backyard and having younger siblings or anything like that, you know how to hit a stunner. Just like how you know how to hit a rock bottom, all that. You know how to take a choke slam bump because you probably had to take one.
Right.
Or maybe you ain't here today.
Right. Would you be surprised if Mercedes Monet appears tonight? Yes, absolutely.
Yes, if she could make it down the ramp in crutches, I would be extremely surprised.
Hook no selling. Good crowd, good energy tonight. Good start to this show, Nick.
Well, 100%. Like I said, it's very much, it's like a mini pay-per-view. This is one of the few times, bridging belly to back suplex for a two count. Oh, we still got him locked in. But Blood and Guts is one of those few, like you said, the Quake by the Lake, the Great Balls of Fire, all of that stuff that Tony Khan does for the special dynamites, much like NXT does. Speaking of their developmental.
We got another two. It was a very late kick out. The ref might have had to.
Right. But this has been the one that feels the most like a mini pay-per-view, as now we're going for the third time as Jack Perry's grabbing the ref and mule kicks Hook right between the twig and berries.
Oh, hidden blade elbow kind of idea?
A little bit. Avalanche elbow.
Big kick out.
Two count.
This one, I know we already clicked on this one, but I know you're not feeling very like 100%, Nick. But I really hope you haven't been, reduced to bib, Nick.
I am bib. I need a bib right now. Well, trust me, at this point, with watching all, the blood and guts and everything that we're going to get here later tonight, I might be needing a bib of just drooling, watching, Moxley. That's who needs a fucking bib. Is Moxley needs a bib to catch when he fucking gigs himself.
He also drools and spits a lot, just for the record.
Facts. I went all the way around there. See, what comes around is all around. I got
that. Right. Let's not. Belly to belly off the apron. That was banned. Listen.
Standing kata, Jermaine, and the ref.
Ref bump. Ref bump. We're not. Oh,
right, ref. How many rules have been broken? I need a tally of how many rules.
I've heard a lot of people on the internet, a lot of people podcasting.
1, 2, 3.
I'm telling you, Jack Perry is going to be your new FTW champion.
Shivani out here saying he counted to 7.
JV, he died. Well, how's it going, JV? Hope you're doing well. Ref down. That's right, Victor. Also, hope you are doing well. Everyone else as well. Like I said, man, we're pretty much made it to the weekend already, as far as I'm concerned. Right.
Larry's apologizing. No, you ain't got to apologize. That's a chance.
Oh no, Larry. We joke, we kid because we love.
Exactly. We're Channel 4 fans by fans. Trust me, y'all are as much a part of the show as we are, I feel, at this point. 1,
3, and new! Voila! The ref's like, what happened? Thank God I woke up just in time to count 3 and go back to sleep.
Right.
Now, again, after what we saw last night, not quite the same, but yeah, FTW.
Don't have him take the title and run up and put it in Taz's face, I feel. Like, don't have Taz. I'm worried that Taz is going to get too involved in this feud.
No.
That's the big thing why I worry.
No, realistically, yeah. Like, Taz needs to stay away. And like I said, if you're trying to build up, we just watched the man bury his last gimmick. You gave him a new theme song, which I don't love, but I think that's the point. And he walks away with the FTW champion. So tough titty.
I was going to say, I don't hate it. It is interesting, as like I said, as long as, Taz stays a bit out of the picture here and it just stays between these two, I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. And it's something, like you said, it's nowhere near as comparable as when Dom gets his first singles title, but it's not terrible.
I'm open to trying new things. If they were still pushing him out with the fucking sing-along and he was still trying to be babyface Jack Perry that couldn't really cut a promo to save his life. Hey, Don Cal is having dinner with Jericho. Cute couple.
I was going to say,
He's showing him pictures on his phone of like,
happy
yeah,
for
and then the
married
guy
couple
jumped me.
here.
Hey, Nick.
What?
He's showing Jericho pictures from his phone of like, yeah, then the guy jumped me. I was just trying
Oh,
to
yeah. Well, like I said, I was saying I was happy for the married couple there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For Karen and Callis. That's a fantastic couple there.
Interesting. I still think Jericho's going to be involved in Blood and Guts. It feels like his move, like what he would do.
I don't hate the idea of BCC halfway becoming involved if Callis is going to have this big faction, because they've been rudderless since Regal left. Maybe change the name from BCC. Does it become CCC, the Callis Coalition Combat Club, or something like that? But I like the visual of Pac involved. I like the visual of Takesha involved. And speaking of liking the visuals, we've got Kowloons. Yes, actually, if you are in the Massachusetts area, because I've eaten there.
What's Kowloons? What is Kowloons?
It's a amazing Chinese restaurant in, I believe, Saugus, Massachusetts. It's pretty much become known that if you're especially like a wrestler or a celebrity or whatever, and you stop it for like, through there, you end up stopping at Kowloon's for some Chinese food. We got MJF and Adam Cole having a takeout date night.
So we just went from Jericho and Callis having a nice little sit down. Now we're with MJF. Maybe they shouldn't have put.
It's amazing for AEW to show so many wrestling couples on television.
It's so funny. Damn it! His first singles title is meaningless title. Yes, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that the FTW title is a great big deal and stuff, but I'm just, when something's not working, is it spicy?
Yeah, they're having a spicy food here. They're doing hot ones here. His first singles title is a title that's not recognized technically by AEW.
Yeah.
The water, and it's gonna be Mai Tais and zombies. And
should we point out that Hook lost? And I don't know if Hook's been pinned before.
I don't believe so, but
like that's a big deal as well, right? There you go, first loss for Hook.
Yeah, so now they're doing the whole. Oh, they did the joint. What the? They were. Now they're just getting hammered on Mai Tais. But it's so interesting how initially it would have felt like a huge thing if that was Hook's first loss. Yet now it just kind of feels a bit like an afterthought. Like we had to struggle to remember that Hook hasn't lost yet.
Yeah, he came in like a ball of fire, and people were like, "Make him wrestler of the year. He's outstanding." And then it went nowhere, and he got really quiet. And at least this can continue. Like we can get a Hook Jungle Boy match at All In or All Out or wherever. There's something here to build on with two good young talent.
Right, fair enough. But I do also want to confirm with the fellow New Englander in the chat there, Boston. You can confirm with me too about Kowloons. But anyways, it's still real to me. Damn it. Yeah.
Right.
Polo. Who do you guys feel turns on MJF, or who turns first, MJF or Adam Cole?
I think it's got to be Adam Cole. If there's a turn here, I think it's got to be Adam Cole.
Well, I think it's going to be MJF, but I feel like I get what you're saying in the sense of, to me, it would be Adam Cole turns straight heel and they just actually stay a tag team together. I don't think we've reached maybe past the tipping point till we have some like MJF attacks Cole.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they're willing to break away from their perceived plan, right? Because I don't know if they thought it was going to go this well. So if they had a plan through the next few weeks, they might have had to have changed that up.
Do they just kind of keep it as is, and then MJF kind of halfway just becomes this kind of tweener?
He kind of is already, right? Like
the
way he goes. But folks, I will let everybody know we are in a commercial break. We're waiting for the action to come back. Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy is no more. Jack Perry is your new FTW champion. And make sure if you're new here that you get in that chat, say hello, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, be a part of the family, get yourself some t-shirts, get yourself in the members area,
Right.
and we got more
Pause.
coming your way. Yes.
Right. Well, and especially you can just do the DMD because we got her coming up in action too as well. But Chef, what up? Let's see, was there anybody else that I was looking at? Small Mark, what up? I foresee Hook being off TV for a little while. Come to Buffalo for some real hot wings. Yes, we know, Aaron. Trust me, or at least I know. You probably know because you're at least kind of close with where you're at. But,
Right.
Joe Black, what up?
Meh.
Victor, what up? Adam Cole, baby, what? It's pointing towards Adam Cole at this point. MJF seems to be going babyface here.
It feels like it. Definitely feels like it.
But that's when you get that big swerve, and then he goes straight back to being a super dick heel.
Yeah, I think the problem with that is A, it's too obvious. B, he's done it. So I think this might be very intriguing if he's actually committed to being like, I really like Adam Cole, and he's really heartbroken that Adam Cole fucks him over. He's never had a friend before, a real one.
He's the Grinch of pro wrestling.
Yep.
On that day, his heart grew 2 sizes.
That's what happened last week when they started playing video games together. It was just like, oh my God, video games are fun with a buddy.
So, Adam Cole just rips his heart out here. Like, well, Ronan says, MJF has turned on way more people than Adam Cole, so it would make sense that he turns first. Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, could it be done? Yes. I got the feeling that, Adam Cole makes a more compelling story. I did throw in the caveat of, we do have Roderick Strong kicking around. What if, it's MJF and Roderick Strong that hang out together? That could be surprising. What if it's Roderick Strong and a friend who's still on the shelf against MJF and Adam Cole? I like options. I like layers.
AEW has layers, as we've got Alvarez out here reporting about Callis and Jericho again. But
Callis is just the man on the fucking spot, eh?
Has a decision been made?
The decision is you're an idiot. I'm telling you, bro. Jericho's going babyface. Everybody who's listening
this isn't
to me right now.
Babyface. No, think he denies this?
He is going babyface. And at the end of the night, when they're like, holy shit, Jericho went babyface, I'm gonna giggle. Because
can he go babyface?
Yes, he believes he can.
But anyone actually cheers for him.
He thinks he can wrestle Commander. Why can't he go babyface? Jericho can do everything he used to do in Jericho's mind.
Just it makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
Well, and even that of how much screen time this takes up.
You didn't need to show them having the meal together. All you needed to do was show them pulling up together, which implies they were hanging out. You didn't need both. That's bad production. That's wasting my time.
Yeah, you needed one or the other. One or the other. You didn't need both.
You didn't need both to tell the same story.
Right. Bobby Britt in action. He's also taking DMD for the win. Boston taking DMD. Mega taking DMD. Alexis taking the Good Doctor. I like Boston. Gross. I just realized Jericho is in my state 25 minutes away from me. Jobber Danielson announced today on Twitter that he had surgery and had a metal rod placed into the broken arm he suffered in the match with Okada. So now he's Lex Luger.
So he legit, again, you can get away with a break without the surgery. So it broke really good.
Oh, it went all the way.
All the way.
It was the final forearm instead of the final countdown.
Okay, Britt's got the glove on already, so not a whole lot of hopes for Mrs. making her debut tonight.
Yeah, Miss Local Enhancement Talent.
Ooh, double underhook.
Underhooks.
Wesley would love Chris Jericho as a babyface. I don't know, man. I'm not sold on it yet, but I think that's where he's heading with this. That's going to be the swerve. Is we all think he's joining Callis, but he helps the Elite.
I hate the fact that you might be right.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. On to blood and guts.
No, we're still gonna have the
Yeah,
that's gonna be the thing is does blood and guts the blind tag final has to go on before blood and guts, right?
Yes. 2-0 DMD for the win. Yeah, that makes sense. 2-0. That was a bit of a gimme.
Yeah, a little bit. Hey.
So we doubled up on Callis and Jericho. We double up on MJF and Cole. You know what I mean? Couldn't they have said what they were thinking during that little pre-tape and then not have this?
No, well, I think that's more of doing things out of place, type of thing. If the MJF Cole thing went on first, and then you got the Jericho Callis stuff, then this, I don't think it's as bad. I still like it because it shows them backstage. It shows them hyped up for the match versus a little bit of the slapsticky, corny people. Let me tell you about my best friend.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I don't mind this. I'm interested to see who you think's going to win this match.
I picked Danny and Sammy to win the tournament the minute they were announced as the team. I still believe that.
They each got each other gifts. MJF got matching
jackets. Now I actually think MJF and Adam Cole are going to win. Son of a bitch.
I've had it prepared, folks. You should have known by now. 100%.
You didn't get me a scarf, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, we ain't as close as Adam Cole, baby.
We got Roddy Heenan here, not happy.
Yeah,
I wanted a jacket, says Roddy.
He's gonna be the one that heel turns.
You already
could you see FTR lose to MJF and Adam Cole, baby?
It would blow my fuck. Like, you know what? They're doing really well over on Collision, and they're like, "Hey, you guys keep wrestling on Collision. Good job, good job. We're just gonna bring the belts over to Dynamite, okay?"
Yeah, you've been fantastic. Thank you for heating them up for us.
It could happen.
100%.
Now, I did pick Danny and Sammy to win this tournament, Nick. When the minute they said they were going to be together, by luck of draw, by the way, random draw. This is my prediction for the winners.
You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at.
I know who you're picking, so
I think the scarf gives it away. I mean, if you really want, I can take a pause and go and get the MJF shirt and everything else too as well.
So I mean, I got to dance for the rest of the night.
You got to just that's the thing is if they lose, you got to sit there and every time you just got to do the Daniel Garcia dance.
Right? Too funny.
Well, folks, let us know who you're taking for this match. Whether you're taking the dance sex gods or whatever the fuck they call them, with Garcia and Sammy versus Adam Cole, Baby, and MJF. I'm better than you, and you know it, baby.
Right. We're getting Jericho's music.
Oi.
What did they call him? The virtuoso?
Has Chris Jericho been in every quarter segment of AEW Dynamite at this point? And I hate that we're getting to that point of we're breaking it down that much, but for fuck's sake.
What? Yeah, there's too much Jericho on this show. He's like the drunk uncle that won't leave the fucking house party.
Right. Uncle Chris, we've told you, here's your plate with the fucking tinfoil. Go home.
Dude just starts flipping off the crowd saying F you. Why is this happening in my life? Why did that happen?
Why was that a thing? As he just comes out, flips off the crowd, they just then cut every music, and he starts, the crowd starts singing along, and now we're getting MJF coming out.
Fucking hell. I can't handle MJF anymore.
He's so good, though.
That's so good.
It is a fully rounded character. Yeah. This MJF would have fit in the Attitude Era. You drop him into any era in pro wrestling. He's the fucking LeBron James of pro wrestling. You drop him into any fucking era, and he's dominating.
Yeah, no, he is a generational talent. I will 100% give you that. And this is the best part of AEW right now. Last week, this week, probably will be next week if they don't fuck it up. They like standing.
He literally just, oh my god, it runs over and hugs him. It's fucking Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Just they're supposed to be fucking prick heels.
It gives me like hapless Kurt Angle vibes. Like when with Stone Cold and with Triple H, like
where around that same vibe, it still gives me a bit of that 2-man power trip. That's why I could see them being tag champs, and you know, one's holding the world champion, one's holding the TNT title.
Look at these matching jackets.
It's the best thing when they both just boom.
All right, Jericho's letting us know that this was his vision.
I don't give a shit about what Chris has to say.
Sammy turns on Danny. I don't know, guys. See, okay, so the original reason I picked Sammy and Danny is I thought MJF and Adam Cole would be breaking up tonight. Now I'm not even sure. So good on you guys for having me guess.
Right.
Rock and Sock 2.0. Kinda.
Right.
Right, you get that actress lovable, yeah.
You want to take this one?
Why do you guys watch AEW if you want to hate on it? It's not constructive criticism. What hate? Have we not been 80% positive tonight? Gilly, why show up to the stream if you're going to hate watch us? I mean, we're going to give you our opinion whether you like it or not. We shoot from the hip. And just because you don't like what we have to say doesn't mean it's hate. When they're doing shit wrong, they're doing shit wrong. Like having a whole lot of Jericho on the show is wrong, and
that's literally been the only negative thing we've said is about Jericho being on the show too much. Everything else we've been literally praising it. We're literally
that's the problem
with twisting you.
With soft AEW fans, you can't say anything. You could give an hour dissertation on all the good things about AEW, and at the very end go, oh, and by the way, they could do this better, and an AEW fan will lose their fucking mind and take it as, I can't believe you said that about my favorite company. Get the fuck out of here. Realistically, at the end of the day, we call it down the middle for everybody. And I think we've been very positive tonight. I'm enjoying the fuck out of the show.
I'm going to just say MJF was just dancing doing the Daniel Garcia. That's how I'm a transition from that one.
There you go.
They look like they're having so much fun, and that radiates through the screen. Their chemistry is amazing. Yes, James, 100%. This show makes me want to break a TV. What's up, KJ and Nick? So,
what's up, Dirk?
We got one. We go from one end of the spectrum of thinking we're hate watching AEW when we're literally saying just it's great. Just give me less Jericho.
Right.
I didn't want all of the catch up. I just wanted some catch up. To the show makes me want to break a TV. Like Jesus.
Did MJF just put the music on?
Yes.
Oh my god! Okay,
we're getting a dance up.
Okay, T, a little too much. We've got a little,
technical timeout.
And Sammy can't dance for shit.
How can they both be off beat at the same time?
Shouldn't Sammy come out of the womb with rhythm? Like I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with Sammy?
Prison bitch dance up. See, Alexis, I enjoy the opinion. Thank you guys. So, see.
Yes. Guys, you might not always love it.
No, so see, Gilly, see, he mea culpa. Olive Branch. That's why 100% of this isn't like other channels or anything like that to where, okay, we don't agree. We don't see eye to eye. Christ, half the time us on the channel don't see eye to eye. We don't sit there and say, no, I ain't having that. You can go piss off, we'll block you, anything like that. No, we welcome it. Discussion.
Absolutely. And I think I got defensive in the sense of we're being very positive tonight.
Well, hey, this is the one time we've been positive, and y'all are like, no, you fucking hater.
People have sat here on a Wednesday and listened to us just like, oh my God.
I mean,
and it's happened on Monday.
You got a dance off now as what the fuck is Adam Cole doing?
Now, come on, this is too much. You're losing points on
He
this.
looks so fucking tiny right now here doing this. Like, what the fuck? This too far. Yeah, all right. They've gone too far.
We just got a glimpse into Britt Baker's life, and that's not good.
All right. Well, that's now.
That's
I think this is where do we get the turn here to where MJF's like, I'm sick of your fucking dance moves, guy. Talk about a clown show. Yeah.
I can't defend that.
We were being positive, and then the fucking shit hops rolled in.
Right? MJF, I am officially goading him for the bullshit.
Yeah.
They were doing well. All fun and games. They just went a little too far. You got that. Tony had that moment where he's that friend where you got to look over and go, Tony, too much.
Right. Yeah. What's up, fellas? JB's out here dying of laughter. KJ White, Big Nick, your YouTube channel is great. Well, we appreciate it. Why?
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, we got that one. Imagine Roman Reigns and the Usos doing this. No way, not no how.
No, I don't want to. I mean,
my eyes. They burn.
Oh, MJF dancing again.
Well, we got the crowd hype up. Is he gonna do? Oh
no,
he keeps teasing that he's gonna do a tope, and he just keeps bouncing off the ropes.
So now he's taking his heel spots, and this is a sign of a great talent. He's taking his heel spots, doing the exact same shit, and getting a pop. He's done this as a heel.
Yeah, 100%.
It's fucking great.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
there's some PWG stuff. Chef, what up? Yeah. Corny's going to love this. Tony Khan, hey, I'm an AEW fan, and I meant when these guys are right, they are right. I love the non-biased takes. So see, there we go. We've had the peace tree, we've had the olive branch. What comes around is all around. At the end of the day, we are the wrestling utopia, as you like to call
it. But yeah, no, I mean, hey guys, we're just talking out of our ass most of the time, but we watch more wrestling than any people I can think of. And I mean, at the end of the day, we honestly want this to be a place, whether we agree, see eye to eye or not. We wanted to create the wrestling utopia. We wanted to end the tribalism. We wanted to bring people together and enjoy the wrestling. Even on the fucked up nights, we're getting really good stuff. And then they throw in something wild, we'll all laugh together.
That's right. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Y'all have convinced us on shit. We've convinced y'all on shit. Right. Where was it? Oh yeah. That's going to give me nightmares.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's going to give me nightmares. Is AW is for so you think you can dance? Yeah.
The sad part was like only 1 out of 4 people could dance. That was part of the fucking problem. Is like Danny's got a little bit of rhythm. Sammy had none. I don't know if I've ever seen.
No, the worst dancer out of all 3 of them was Adam Cole.
Cole.
Well, MJF's had to do it because he did the whole, Brian and Stewie sing off there, right. The little skit that he did with Jericho. So he knows how to, ballroom dance and all that shit.
Right. I just felt they went a little too far. Like they were doing something really well and it just went a little too far. Of like, no.
Right. After binge watching 60 Days In and seeing Danny gyrating out there looking like he is looking for a daddy shot caller, I'm dying of laughter. Fair enough, JV.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
James, what up? It still baffles me how defensive people get. Like one company has to beat another. All wrestling entertainment being good is good for everyone, and that should be all that matters. We are 100% in a wrestling boom period, by the way, in case anyone just didn't notice or didn't want to appreciate. Wrestling right now, you're seeing AEW smoke ticket sales in Wembley. You're seeing WWE have its highest grossing, SmackDown its highest grossing, MSG show its highest grossing stadium event. It's crushing fucking merch numbers. We're in a wrestling boom, so let's all just maybe embrace that a little.
Yeah, I mean, again, we talk it all the time, like where we cover Impact, GCW, and New Japan, and all the fun stuff. I mean, it's excellent because a lot of them are trying to do good things. And when you see influxes and changes, we'll see, MLW go through a roster change. Impact go through a roster change. people fluctuate in and out of GCW. It's a really good time to be a wrestling fan. A lot of access to it all, and we're coming out of picture in picture, Nick. I will be right back in a moment.
That's fine. You go ahead and you take your pause for the cause. I was about to see if we were going to start doing that here as we're getting towards, the quarter way from the top of the hour. As KJ takes a pause for the cause, I got Sammy Guevara up on the top rope here. Why? Bonkers wasting time and dancing is, yes, it's sugar, honey, iced tea, 100%. MJF is the real deal. I want to see Dancing with the Stars. We'll tune in. Kenny's out here just all for. I want, wrestling, Dancing with the Stars. Robert, AEW fan for life. There we go, Robert. Probably not Wesley. What? Guys, can you respond to my chat question about Bobby Fish ever re-signing in AEW? There we go, Wesley. And, well, no, Bonkers. We do trying to get to every single chat, but, at times y'all talk a lot. So we do also have the super chats, the super stickers. You can become a member. You stand up, you show out. And it just helps support the channel. But as far as Bobby Fish ever signing back with AEW, it would be really interesting. Would I rule it out? No, because it's Tony Khan. At this point, you can't rule anything out there. Do I think it is a realistic probability to happen? I would say probably not. I like I said, it's really one of those, if you can't fully call it either way, it could happen, but I don't think it's super highly likely. It's still interesting to see if and when we're going to get Kyle O'Reilly back. I've got a tag and a Cole and a big back elbow to Garcia and a big boot after he just booted Sammy out of the first ring. Danny out here dancing like his girl, putting in that commissary money in his books. Fair enough. Jake, what up? Saying that was a sus pop. I don't know. Oh, are we setting up for the Panama Sunrise? Oh, Cole jumps over Garcia. Garcia now stomping a mud hole and Cole. And now he's just hip thrusting on the ref to get him to back away. Super kick. How has that somehow started to become an offensive maneuver for Daniel Garcia, just hip thrusting? Right in the little Sammy's. Why? Sammy with eats the springboard super kick. They tried to do the shouting spot and didn't do it anywhere near as good. We're literally getting the Hulkamania, the Wonder Tug.
Dude, I had to come back because if they do it,
we gotta just we're gonna the double clothesline.
Oh, they still didn't get it.
No,
double Spanish fly. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, that's two count. So even then, still the double clothesline. I'm telling you, they're gonna win this match and they're gonna save that spot for the tag titles when they win them. All respect to FTR, because I still think that, honestly, they probably should retain them. They should win it. I still wouldn't mind if they hit that spot in that match and still lose. But blind tag into Adam Cole as he gives a super kick to Sammy as MJF's going for the roll up. Oh, we're gonna set back up for it. We're gonna finally hit it now. And this has somehow become fucking Hogan and Macho of Hunter and Austin of just it. It's insane that this spot has mattered and gotten over as much as it has. As we get a blind tag to Garcia and a double knee chop to both men, as he's got Cole on a sharpshooter with the unprotected knee because the knee pad is down. When he pulls Cole away from the ropes. I have never seen KJ without the hat. I love the bald look with the beard, bro. You rock it well. Well, I mean, fair enough. Give it time, and I'll probably got to shave my head again here as soon as get warm out. So we're always, the bald bearded brothers. What? KJ is a distinguished gentleman. What? It's because I want to see all four members of the Undisputed Era in the AEW. Yeah, I get it. We all kind of thought that was going to happen at some point, and then it just kind of, like all good things at pro wrestling, just kind of managed to fucking disappear amongst our fingers there. We had it right in our grasp, and then it just kind of went out of nowhere, and we've still got MJF can't gather himself to go for a fucking tope. He's got Cole trying to set it up, but he'll bounce off the ropes. He's trying to hype up the crowd right now for MJF to hit a tope. Is MJF going to do the most indie move of indie moves here? The dot dive. Dive. Tope con KJ.
Hey, tope. Guys, this is excellent. If they would have just not done the dance thing, I would have been thrilled. But This is so good.
If you got rid of the dance part, this is a great match.
Anybody sitting in the back of AEW right now watching, this is how you get a crowd involved. This is how you make the live shows worth going to. This is how you build an audience. This is how you do it. This is wrestling.
No, this is still, you have two talents that are used to being on TV or could be, should be, would be prominent figures on a wrestling television show. So they know 100%, and you put them together.
They did it!
Double clothesline! I talked over the double clothesline!
Aaron disagrees with me, says it's sloppy, but I'll take it, man. It was worth it. That was fun.
I felt bad I talked over the double clothesline, but your new #1 contenders for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
On Saturday, we will be here live to watch Adam Cole and MJF take on FTR.
I might be a little biased. But still, that's going to be an amazing match, I feel. Could that outdo Jay White and Juice?
You think MJF is good now? Wait until next year when he goes to WWE. Interesting.
We could see it. Oh, we've now got Jericho confronting. So we're going to get the dissolution, the devolving of JAS. Oh, they just walk right past Jericho. Yeah, so we're done here.
Joe says this is how you make someone change the channel. I wonder if that was the match in general or just the dancing part.
Yeah.
The match itself was good.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to do it? What the hell is that? Oh, he shoves him. Adam Cole was glancing at the bell and MJF shoved him. Why are you holding it? I'm telling you, this still constantly gives me Austin Hunter vibes to two-man power trip.
But I don't. Okay.
Interesting. Everyone cheers. Oh, he's going to caught. Oh, and then he instantly just turns his face and then just goes. He does the fucking Office thing and looks right at the camera.
Right. So, dude, I'm telling you, this will be interesting. I think they would be making a mistake to break this up sooner than later. And I think they are going to break this up sooner than later. Top guys in the house.
Right. Yeah, I could see. I almost thought we were going to get even tonight to where MJF just clatters him with the belt.
Dax and Cash are here to say hello to the new #1 contenders. Yes, Saturday Night Crew showed up on Wednesday.
Right. I like the sign in the crowd that says MJF is the father.
Adam Cole and MJF win. All right. Not this Saturday, July 29th. Thank you, Victor. I thought it was this Saturday.
Well, James out here. Are we going to get Shayna versus Ronda on Saturday? I don't believe so. What do we got going on Saturday? What do we got going on Saturday?
Yeah, what's happening on Saturday?
Is that, well, are you talking about when we get SummerSlam? That's in August. We're still a little bit away.
Main event? All right, so a little bit of a chit chat amongst the contenders. Okay, I'll hold.
Fair enough. Well, apparently Bash 8 was holding too. If I missed the first 40 minutes of the show, how was it so far?
Not bad.
We take the good with the bad, but it was overall pretty good.
some things I would have done without or done a little different. Even this feels a little long, right? Like, all right,
Yeah.
like we saw MJF and Adam Cole in a pre-tape. Then we saw them backstage. Then they're in this match. Now this, like, okay, let's move the ball along, guys.
MJF looking like the babyface there, because FTR sit there and turn their back on. Oh, so Dax cutting a promo right into the camera. But yeah, they sit there and turn their backs on Cole and MJF and basically saying, if you're going to jump us, jump us. And then MJF sits there and turns around and says, I'm the damn man, or whatever he said. Like, walked away. So MJF has very much started to kind of make that unofficial babyface turn a bit here with this.
MJF and Adam Cole are the best thing in AEW, period. And I would
I think the 4 men that we have in the ring right now are the best things going in AEW.
Amen. I mean, FTR, it's nice to see them have the matches they've had with the Bullet Club and get back into the ring. They were a little absent from the ring for quite a while. So to give them some interesting contenders is awesome.
Right. This is the first time that the AEW tag team titles have really mattered in quite a while. And notice how it doesn't involve the Bucks as a tag team going for the championship.
Yep. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You're going to pause. We are in a commercial break. Nick is going to go stretch his legs. We are rolling along, coming in. Up next, Blood and Guts, folks. We will see how this all plays out. 4 months in the making. Whether you love or hate this rivalry, it's been intriguing. It's been highlighted by AEW. 2 rings, 1 big giant cage, lots of carnage, lots of chaos, and Jon Moxley. So let me know, who are you taking? Also, how did you feel about everything we just got? I really like what MJF and Adam Cole are doing. I really like what we're seeing. But again, a couple things could have probably been left out so it didn't feel so long. Other than that, it's great. But we are rolling through a commercial break right now, and we will get back to the action momentarily. Got that one. Let me see if I can catch up on some of these chat messages. Remember, folks, this chat gets busy. We try and click on 100% of the chat. Some nights we're great. Some nights we suck. Suck bad. Pause. But if you want to get noticed, if you want to stand out, use the super stickers, use the super chat. This way we make sure we see your comments. Other than that, we will do our best to get to all of you guys. I think we're averaging somewhere between 400 and 415 chat messages per hour, which seems pretty busy. Y'all are a chatty bunch, and I love it. The Turn this Saturday. Aaron, this is what I thought we might get prior to Saturday, right? And now they're dropping the seeds. There's just, but I do think it's still very interesting. They make it look like MJF's the paranoid one. I still feel like the bigger swerve is Cole doing the switching. And how does Roddy factor in? Obviously, Roddy's part of this story. I meant when Ronda turned on Shayna mid-match. Like, James, gotcha, buddy, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, and then we saw it again recently. So, yeah, maybe I could see them maybe get an argument mid-match, maybe. Or they lose. And, one of them doesn't handle losing very well. Right? That becomes the answer. I really think they should just keep it together. If they can run these two together, shit, give them the belts. Maybe Nick's right. But I think as far as even the little shit that you don't get anymore, MJF does a dive for the hot tag, but he does that exaggerated hand in the air, clap, place pops. They're getting reactions on so many little things. They're trying to double clothesline, and they're getting solid reactions from the crowd. To me, what they're doing is outstanding. Some of the stuff, yeah, the dance off, probably could have done without that. But right now, we are getting a recap of Collision as we come out of commercial break. I didn't do a very good job catching up on the chat. I've got the Golden Elite, says Larry. Okay. That was a great MJF is class. Yeah, man. Like I said, nothing but love, nothing but positivity for MJF and Adam Cole for what they're doing. But we're getting a replay of the end of the Owen now. Very interesting. We get Ricky Starks not only holds the rope for the win, yanks the title away from Lucian Liger. But yeah, no. So definitely a heel Starks in the making here. So we'll see what that means and how that looks moving forward. What are they showing us right now? They're showing us the Owen Hart collectible action figures. There you go. Golden Elite for the win. We got best friends, Darby Allin, Statlander, and Nick Wayne. NOC. So Chuck, best friends are going to be in a fatal four-way for the Ring of Honor Tag Championship on Friday. Again, Ring Death Before Dishonor. Statlander will be defending her belt on Rampage against Shafir. Darby talking about Swerve now. I never want them to break up. That will be the very interesting thing. Like if they do break up so soon. I'm a little late, fam. What's up? Was Dax just shooting on Tony? Maybe a little, kind of making comments. I didn't catch everything he said, Trevor, but welcome back. But yeah, he definitely had some words for the camera and made it known that they are the champions and don't anybody think otherwise. Mox bleeds first. I'll take that bet. How much blood do you think maybe we get less blood than normal? All right. Oh, Darby and Nick just walk off. They don't want to do the hands in. Interesting. MJF has a very much DX Triple H vibe. I like it. He's selling is very similar, and he's definitely been a transcendent talent like Hunter. James, I agreed with everything you just said. Oh, we got the shark. We have a shark. More dancing. So I will say this. I'm enjoying the show. There's been a little too much dancing on this particular show. Some of the frills in tonight's show have taken away from how good this show could be. They just shaved a couple things out. The show's even better. And maybe that's just being a picky fan. It's been good, but yeah, Chompy's here for a dance. I'd be less critical of Chompy if I didn't get Garcia and Guevara and MJF and Cole dancing. Oh, good. More QTV on Rampage. QTV against the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass on Friday. House of Black versus the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass on Saturday. So we're getting lots of scissoring this weekend. More matches will be announced at Royal Rampage. So if anybody's wondering what else is happening on Collision, we will find out on Friday. Yeah. Big Nick says, shout out to the 77 likes on this video, the 2.2K subs. Let's see if we can get it to 100 and that 2.3 like Jordan. Folks, we love it. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate everybody tuning in. I was telling Nick pre-show tonight, last night's NXT was a record for us as far as one of our most viewed regular Tuesday live streams. So, yes, big things are on the horizon for this channel, and we are having a lot of fun with it. So thank you. And yes, if we can get that to 100 likes, let's keep the I believe that would keep the streak alive or pretty close to alive. It's Chompy. Next week, OC versus AR Fox. Okay. Landshark. Landshark is a great beer. Why? Land Shark is a great beer Aaron. What? Why? Pourquoi? I don't understand. It's probably Jericho in the shark suit. Yeah, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Will Jericho interfere with blood and guts? I would, if I was betting, Bash, I would say yes. I just have a gut feeling, and I think we're all going to be very surprised by how this plays out with Jericho. We're getting a close up on. He giving her what? That don't smile like that. John just yelling into the. Can't wait to see what Hobbs does to QT Marshall. Whatever he does to QT Marshall, Trevor, I hope it's the end. I really believe that they need to do something else with Hobbs that does not involve QT Marshall. By the way, we got Cesaro coming out. Oh, yeah. Now remember, it's going to be a staggered entrance into this ring tonight. Now, the curious thing is they're coming through the crowd. So we're okay. Some things are, see, the show hasn't changed that much. Billy Gunn out here living every middle schooler's dream, from suck it to scissoring, the goat of the middle school hand gesture. Listen, Billy Gunn is a Hall of Famer. The man is, put himself in legend status. And like you said, from suck it to scissoring, guy's still going strong, phenomenal shape. Yeah, it kind of blows your mind. KJ, you never had a Land Shark. It is a great beer. I've never had a Land Shark. No. Oh, I got what you were saying. All right, now I get you, JV. No, I have not had one, sir. They're definitely running overtime. We'll see. I mean, it's been a little bit here now. So we got just under an hour left on the clock. We're going into another commercial break, folks. So like we said, if you can get us to 100 likes tonight, that'd be great. Make sure you check out all the polls, shorts, all the streams, all the TikToks. Go check out Luna Havoc. She just dropped another episode of Luna's Lounge where she goes into Slammiversary this year. She was very happy with a lot of what she got at Slammiversary. So go check that out. Plus, we got CJ Brand coming back, and we got lots coming your way, folks. Like I said, banged out a really fun interview today. We got more coming in that regard as well. And the show goes on. Now, I know we got to set up Blood and Guts, so a bit of a lull here in the show, like a little intermission. Not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. What is the difference between Blood and Guts match and War Games match? The color of the cage and the name. Right? Maybe. That's what I think. It's time for the main event. Yes. So we'll see. We'll see how this all plays out tonight. Of course, we will see the return of Pac. Okada's in the house. The Golden Lovers are back together. Yeah, I mean, a very interesting battle about to take place. Brian is back. Back again. Guess who's back? Anyway. Yep, it's War Games. Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't call it War Games. We just called it something else. If I see one exploding shoe, I'm turning it off. Dude, don't rule it out. They got to get permission, but don't rule it out. Do not rule that out at all. What do you think about a 20-person Battle Royal Friday on Rampage to determine who faces Luchasaurus for the TNT Championship? KJ and Nick, a.k.a. the mid-card, the mid-card Battle Royal. So, yeah, all right. We'll see what it does. Like I said, we're getting the Rampage Royale. So 20 persons, 2 rings. We'll see. I mean, it could be fun. Generally, it's not great, but very curious to see who comes out and goes after Luchasaurus. By all means, if you want to put in the chat, who could be the next challenger for Luchasaurus in your humble estimation? Let the bloody effing mayhem begin. Yeah, hold on. Strap in and strap on, as we always say. It's going to be fun. Blood and Guts is like Hell in a Cell War Games in the War Games. That's how I describe it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah, because okay, fair enough. I see what you're saying. Right, and the color allowed on TV. That's also true. Are you getting a title? Everybody gets a title shot on Friday, my guy. Everybody. It's open forum. You show
Right.
up.
Speaking of open forum and getting some color. Why?
Speaking of up for grabs. No, I'm just kidding.
Pause.
So here
Yeah,
comes
no,
Sammy.
we're getting War Games. Wait, sorry. Copyright.
War
Trademark
Games.
infringement. We're getting a Blood and Guts. As we're getting Omega versus Claudio is starting it off.
We better get a Regal War Games announcement this year. I'm just saying.
100%. Have to.
But Kenny Omega coming out to the ring, and yeah, Kenny and Claudio.
I was gonna say it was nice of them to wait until I got back before they started the match. I really
It was good
appreciate
timing,
that.
my guy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time for blood and guts. I read that as blood and nuts.
I was gonna say you said that like a fucking country song.
Yeah, that was me avoiding my own brain. I think a leader going to win surely.
Yeah, so who you taking? As we've got Omega with God level pyro, not quite.
I'm taking the elite. I'm taking the
Golden
Golden
Elite. Claudio versus Omega starting it off. So you're taking the Elite?
Yeah, I'll take the Elite, and that is true. Blood and Guts is an I quit ending, right?
It is. Well, that's why everybody kind of missed it when Moxley mentioned in his promo about going beyond. It's the match beyond. It's the original War Games, quote unquote, because they couldn't call it War Games because WWE owned the trademark. So,
right,
as Dusty used to call it, it was the match beyond, brother.
Yeah. It's Claudio and Omega starting. Yes. So very interesting pairing to start this match. But here we go, folks.
Interesting.
And right now,
Ooh,
sorry, Nick.
I was going to say it's interesting that the one guy that's starting off the match also has a match on Friday, a world title defense, by the way. But also, is it a bit fitting that Kenny's the one starting off for the Elite because he's probably got the best gas tank out of everybody involved?
Most likely, he is a workhorse. Plus, he'll have his moments where, he'll catch his breath. But yeah, out of the group, he's gone the distance more than once.
Right.
Quick. I mean, we talk all the time. Tony Khan feels like he doesn't have enough TV time, and you talk about we see Claudio here. We see him. We're going to see him on Friday. We're getting, we're getting the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass on Friday. We're getting them on Saturday. We're getting a lot of like OCs here and there. Best friends are here and there. Like, it feels like we're using the same people, just more.
Just a bit, just quite a bit. Just quite a bit. As Claudio's eating the turnbuckle here. But
let's go.
Aaron, let's go. JB saying the Elite BCC for the win. Over under of 3. I'll set the line at 3 competitors.
Set the line at 3?
Out of 10, that's fairly safe. I feel like you almost want to take the over with that one.
Yeah, I'll take over. I think at least 4 people are going to bleed. I did see one vote that Moxley will be the first bleeder. I think that's almost cheating.
That ain't hard, yeah.
But, I mean, if you're brave enough to bet against Moxley, who's going to bleed first?
Right. Well, Brian saying he's going for that title. Bobby saying Elite for the win. Alexis, has bleeding been okay? Well, they have to get it approved. They have to basically, the rules have now basically just told the agents how they need to actually age in a match. All right, so you need to okay this because then we don't have the same person doing the same thing 20 minutes later.
Well, Kenny Omega in complete control right now, stomping on Cesaro. Let's go, Superman. Omega bleeds first. Ooh, juicy. Juicy, Victor.
Literally and figuratively. But do you notice the gear? I'm waiting to see Ibushi come out with similar matching gear because it's very much that same style, the Golden Lovers.
AEW always uses blood, yes, and some would say to their detriment. And yeah, maybe too much so at times. And again, people can spin it whatever way you want. When you're trying to entertain people and get eyes on your shows, sometimes you got to make certain things a little more special.
Over under, we get a black arrow from the top of the blood and guts cage, the double cage, the Shark Tank there.
A black arrow from the top?
Yes, because they've got that, like how you set up. It's a bit like a Hell, or I think it might have been Boss actually said it's a bit like a Hell in a Cell meets a War Games. They very much got that whole like plywood platform around the top of the cage, so like they're anticipating spots from up there or on there.
Yeah, I don't expect a I mean, off
Black
of the cage
arrow
would be crazy. Woo.
But I could see them. I think we're going to get one huge spot revolving around up there. I could see it being that. I could see it being a one-winged angel up top there.
Ooh, that's bold. Oh, Kenny up and over. Nice Hurricane Rana.
Just got the Hurricane Rana, so I'm like a half second behind you. I'm good. I feel like I'm playing fucking Blood and Guts because all I can, or sorry, for Fight Forever, because I've just seen Kenny hit like the same like spam like 5 moves, and I feel like that's all I can manage to do when I'm playing that game is spam like 5 moves. But we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Who's
1.
next?
The next entrant.
The Bastard.
Do you like that he's kind of broken away? They've separated him from Death Triangle, and now it's just the Lucha Bros, and he's separate. I like the visual of him with like Callus. He works as a heel.
I think Pac works as a great heel. I really do. I think he's a really talented guy. I just don't know what this means. Do we see him tonight and then don't see him for 6 months? What is the plan here? Is Pac back? So I don't know how I feel about any of what they're doing yet.
So a faction under Callus would be Jericho, Pac, and Takeshita.
Interesting.
I don't fully hate it. I mean, I think Jericho's in there, so it's a little bit sour grapes. But this is also, a lot of people have pointed out, this has been almost a company-long feud between Pac and Kenny. So
yeah, very much.
It's
wow.
At times you got to give respects to the fact that they do, pay attention to their fucking booking with this.
Oh, Pac is making his presence felt, and he looks quick. He looks sharp. And
when he walked
ready.
out of WWE, he was one of the highest sought free agents out there, easily.
He was the best heel in wrestling at that time, period. And he got completely overlooked, and he had every right, in my humble opinion, to walk out because he didn't have to be on 205. He was one of the best heels in the business at that time. He was solid.
Imagine right now a Pac versus Gunther match.
Yeah,
or a Pac versus Ilya match.
Yeah, that could swing.
Oh, and fucking swing. You're knocking that shit out of the park. Like that's back, but you're doing the Chris Berman back.
Right. Ali for the win. I'm going to 100% predict that Blood and Guts.
The blood was given the go-ahead for this match. Lots of it.
Sorry. And lots of it. Well, you would imagine it's called Blood and Guts. So let's hope.
A little bit.
Maybe.
You forgot Vince wanted it to book him like Mighty Mouse. Well, they did initially, but then when he was the bastard Pac, the bastard Neville before that. Yeah. It was still fucking over like Rover when he just hooked people into the rings of Saturn. He actually went back to making submissions matter, and the high flying stuff went out of his repertoire. A guy that size that was just more of a technical guy. That's why it fits perfectly with now what they've got with Pete Dunne, with Ilya, with him versus Gunther. Fantastic matches.
Right. No, I like him. I just need him to be around to appreciate him.
Good old Jordy Pack there, yeah.
Right. And Adrian Neville, the man that gravity forgot.
Him versus Ricochet.
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
That's the thing, is there's so many amazing matches you can make. It just sucks that, you had it and you lost it.
Yeah. And I mean, I give Neville credit. I mean, or Pac. He went out, he, did what he had to do. He ends up in AEW. He had a great start to his AEW, like you said, going right back to Kenny. they had a good series of matches, and then we just kind of lost them. So I hope he's back. I hope we're going to get more Pac.
Well, that's the sad part is injuries and visa issues have really hampered his kind of run post WWE through AEW. He'll be there for a hot minute and then he's gone, or he's cutting 27 promos through the streets of fucking Newcastle, but he's not able to make it to TV because of visa issues, or he's got the Rip Hamilton mask and all that. Or is it now the Trish Stratus mask?
We can call it the Trish.
There we go.
All right, we got the next competitor.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. There you go.
The fake cowboy is next.
Hangnail Adam Page.
The Millennial Cowboy coming out here in Dark Order colors, by the way.
Very interesting.
Yeah, nice he's got the white and the purple here.
Uh-huh. Nice job, buddy.
I like this because we're going to get, as he fucks that up already, but we're going to get a call back to Hangman and Kenny as a tag team, I feel.
Yes.
Here's Hangman. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Giving this match lots of time. Well, it's fucking 10 people.
You need it.
2 cages. I think you got to give it some time.
Well, even just by the sheer nature of the 2-minute intervals or whatever. I mean, we're definitely going to be here for a while, folks. So I hope everyone's enjoying their Wednesday night and enjoying the show, because we ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you're going to get blood, guts, and chaos 100%, as I've got Hangman halfway climbing the cage here. Are they going to do breakdancing during this? Yeah, who's going to do the spinneroonie? Moonsault off the top rope. Where was it? Yeah, they're going to do breakdancing. Good show, Nick. I was just thinking Pete Dunne Pac match would be electric. Yeah, there's a lot of good matches that Pac could actually have if the injuries and the visa issues could just fuck off for a little bit. I think we could get a really good run with Pac.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, please. Anytime I can get Raven on my screen. Yes, please. Big Raven mark.
Raven,
not going to lie.
I don't know how I feel about Raven in 2023. However, I do adore the man, Oh my God.
Scott Levy is awesome.
Yeah.
Big boot on
Hangman
on a Claudio into the cage here. There's so much room, like Claudio could literally fucking fall out there.
Right.
As you just clatter him into it.
There rose such a clatter. NXT got Rhea.
And who's gonna jump off the ladder? Tony said, no way, no way. Away with all this chatter.
Right. On Maddie and Nikki and Kenny.
On Kenny, on Bushi.
NXT got Rhea a problem yesterday, so we will take care of her. Right on, Richard. Puff, puff, pass, bro.
Right. Put that shit in rotation, my guy, because you on that good pack. Trust me, a Rhea Ripley pack is a good fucking pack to be puffing on.
One. And next competitor.
Oh, I still got 2, 1. We're literally like 3 seconds behind. Oh, wow.
Dude.
Rick Vaughn coming to the ring right now. He's going to pitch a closeout inning here for the Cleveland Indians.
He didn't throw his water bottle into the crowd. He drank his water bottle. He did spit, though. That's against the rules.
Oh, no, he spit and he threw it up. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm amazed this man hasn't gigged himself on the way.
Usually he chucks it.
Right, but I'm surprised he didn't gig himself with the Poland Springs.
On the way.
Right. Just fuck you and your rules. I'm going to get here.
Well, the master of malarkey is in the ring. Oh, shit. Adam Page is first to bleed.
I was going to say, he's going right at him with a screwdriver. This is...
Oh,
no,
shit.
It's not even a screwdriver. He's got a goddamn, prison shank. Moxley thinks he's in fucking locked up here. Scared straight with John Moxley.
John Moxley worked for Black & Decker.
Abdullah the Butcher right now here with the fork.
He's eating his fingers.
Did he, literally spit out a tooth through his gum when he was fucking gnawing on Omega's fingers there? Again, like we said, Moxley just said, fuck your rules. There are no rules.
Moxley sitting back going, they all think I'm going to bleed. I'll show them.
Everyone's
It's
gonna
a
believe
fork.
me. We're
It's a
handing out
fork.
forks. Like I said, Abdullah the Butcher. All we're missing is skewers, and we've got a fucking midsummer barbecue right now. We've got
No,
forks.
it should be everyone talking about shit banned from AEW. John Moxley at catering should be banned from AEW.
Right. He's like, I'm gonna take all these goddamn forks. You don't want me to blade? I ain't gonna blade. I'm gonna fucking fork you in the
Cesaro
face.
working.
As Pac's just watching, as we've got the 2-on-1, and we've got a bucket of God
forks?
knows what here.
A bucket of forks.
A bucket of forks, a bucket of thumbtacks.
What are we watching?
But this is the thing, is it's so funny with the rules, and I know obviously I get they're gonna have this approved, but it's funny at times of like who in AEW is gonna enforce these goddamn rules.
That is glass, broken bottle.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's a
thumbtacks.
broken fucking like Heineken bottle. Moxley out here drinking Heineken NA before the match.
Cesaro, what are you doing?
I think he just grabbed it to test to see if it's actually gimmicked or not.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, tell me that's not what he did. He fucking grabbed it to touch. Is this gimmick or not?
Ooh. All right, here comes Nick Jackson.
Good old Matty. Or no, sorry, Nikki.
I believed you.
No, don't worry.
Oh, Mox down in the glass. He who sets it up must go through it.
Right. Rules of wrestling.
Why are you rolling around it and no one's even there?
He's fucking doing the Ricky Bobby. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Oh, Claudio giving maybe Neville's gonna fight Claudio on Friday. A mystery opponent.
I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it.
They seem to have some heat here tonight.
You know who I think also could end up facing him and potentially winning it? Who's going to be here tonight? Kota Ibushi.
That would be crazy. That's one way to help sell this pay-per-view that you haven't talked about.
Right.
Oh, Cutter.
Right. Oh, man, Mox was like rookies. Yeah.
I laughed that he called him monkey. Oh, Cesaro into the glass.
I didn't even realize that. My brain just auto.
Yeah, you're blaming.
Like you start with the first couple letters and the last couple
Right.
letters, and it fills in the middle.
Oh, Jackson on the glass.
He hit the Dom Mysterio. He hit the Dom Mysterio into the glass. That's the same move that Dom hit on Wesley to get the 1, 2, 3. It literally is. It's that explode, like pop out fucking suplex.
And somewhere out there, Meltzer's losing his mind.
Oh, he did ever since the start of this match. He heard Wild Thing, and that was number 3.
Oh! Kenny into the glass.
Through the glass.
Dun, 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 dun. It could be Eddie Kingston. Very true, Victor Nash.
I don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up.
Yeah, I'm a little torn, though, with how Ring of Honor's been used as of late. I don't know if I want Kenny there. Or Eddie there. Never mind Kenny. Eddie.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It hasn't been used as we've got Moxley here. He's wiping off the glass off of Claudio and now using that rag to fucking choke out Hangman.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh, my God. Claudio has thumbtacks on his back. Ouch. I think it's glass. Yeah,
it's glass. Nah, we've had no tacks yet. We've had glass. And I still don't think I've technically no one's technically gotten color yet. How
didn't Paige and Kenny start bleeding? They had grown men carving their forehead with a fork, and neither one of them seemed to be bleeding. Here comes Yuta with a chair. We're going to pitcher.
We don't have the paper mache like Moxley there. Yeah, we've got Yuta with a chair. Really useless out here to sit at ringside.
Moxley, like, why the fuck? Why did you go through the glass? Why did he roll in it extra? Usually you would roll out of it. He's like, I like this shit. Like scratching my back.
Yeah, get off to this. Like, oh my God.
Shake my head. Yuta! Yes, Artist. We got Yuta. Welcome back, by the way, Artist. Good to see you. Right. Eddie's in Japan. Touche.
He can make that trip. He can make that trip.
Right?
Either way, still, Eddie's got to win something. If Eddie Kingston wins the G1 climax, I might have to take like a week off of just a victory celebration. If I might be, beside myself of just celebrating.
It's gonna be an emotional night, and when he gets there, we will be there to watch it.
Yeah, I will adjust accordingly. I will be there to watch that man win the G1. Even if I gotta fly to Japan my goddamn self.
Right. Wheeler useless, broken glass everywhere. Nick, if it's it. Guys, can we get a spot through the cage like Cactus Jack? Oh, like through the top? Maybe.
No, because I think the last time that happened was when Kenny hit the V trigger and it went through the cage and he almost really fucked himself up.
Yeah.
With that. So I don't think so. What other move? You're gonna get a buckshot lariat through the cage wall? I don't know what else is gonna hit through there.
I got picture in picture, and I'm getting like a cell phone commercial in one, and in the little box, I'm getting one of the Jacksons. I think it's Nick, just eating the turnbuckle at Cesaro's hand. So you're trying to look at the commercial and try and look at the wrestling, and all you see is this man's face.
Fair enough. I got Cheerios, and I got now I'm about to get the Jackson Claudio spot. I think I was getting or no. That's Yuta and Claudio celebrating together there.
Right. Yeah, there's no juice thing. Nick's kind of blowing my mind based on the spot of like you definitely had Moxley running in, stabbing people in the head. You assume blood everywhere, no?
100%. That's when you build it up. That's when, of course, you'd get some color, and it would be honestly halfway justified. I mean, you're fucking going at him with a fork. But
you know, one of the arguments is going to be that the
5.
How would they word it? Oh, we got a countdown. Never mind.
2, 1.
Maybe the softer wrestlers don't want to get color.
I don't think those two would be guys that are opposed to it. I mean, Kenny did the exploding ring match, and I've got the other Jackson.
The other Jackson. Also wearing purple. All three of them are wearing purple, by the way.
Yeah, honestly, good shout. I didn't notice that.
I'm trying to remember where they are. Boston. Okay. So,
yeah,
oh my God,
Massachusetts.
Yo, did that move go according to plan?
Not at all. Pac just ate. His whole frontal lobe just ate the canvas there.
Oh my God, that was like missed.
I do like that. He faked the fucking super kick and then caught him into a fucking DDT. I do like that.
Mox is bleeding, so I guess he would be the first official leader.
The pony? Who guessed Moxley bleeds first?
Nobody.
Even bleeds. The one that was out here jabbing people in the fork. He's with a fork. He's the one that bleeds first, not the people who got stabbed with the fork.
Yeah,
the one who's doing the forking.
You can't do that fork spot and not bleed. Like, don't do the spot. Do something else. Come in and hit some stunners or some fucking super kicks, but don't be stabbing people in the forehead and they just roll over. If people want to
just hit huge clothesline after huge clothesline, all of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know, folks, it sounds like negativity, but it's just, let's be real here. If you're going to do it right, or don't do it at all.
That's the thing. Sorry for your sensitive ears, but sometimes negativity is its own cold truth. Why? And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Big Nick said so. Why?
So the Golden Elite are kind of in control, except Yuta's working Kenny right now.
Yuta's working Kenny. We have the Jacksons kind of run a roughshod in the second ring. So we're getting Kenny and Hangman versus Pac and Yuta in the first ring. Mm-hmm. And we're getting the Bucks versus Claudio and Moxley in the second ring.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I feel like the last Blood and Guts was like more intense.
True.
I'm curious. I'm going to think about this, but I don't know. I feel like Okada, they're saving Okada, obviously for obvious reasons. Obviously.
You mean Ibushi?
Ibushi. Did I say Okada?
Yeah, you said Okada.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Kenny Case to come out here with his fucking Jedi kendo stick and just print, just smack everybody. I got to touch you and you're fucked.
F4 Yuta.
He is most dangerous. What? Mox isn't bleeding. I can't believe it.
Ooh. Kenny's got glass in his ass.
Pause. Pac is about to be out again. Fuck, that was bad. Yeah, he hit all of the canvas.
Yeah, well, he got up. I mean, he was able to peel his face off the mat and get back in the match.
Brian's 1-0. We the color, no blood at what? Well, I got Takeshita coming out again with a steel chair, but yeah, Moxley's the only one so far that's gotten color. What happened just got here. Well, J-Boy, there's this lovely rewind option.
Yeah, there's too much.
I'm on far too many vitamins, and we're far too long on the show to recap everything.
Very true.
I said Mox will bleed first. I was right. Well, there you go. Who won the pony?
Yeah, we'll give you the pony, but I call bullshit.
Tell me what I'm telling lies. Mox is bleeding. Here's Takeshi. Yes, the last blood of guts used almost every weapon possible. Fair enough.
True. So Takeshita
out here hitting moves before he's even taken the jacket off. Sorry. Oh.
Omega with the chair.
That's a whole different chair.
Yeah.
Oh, Takeshi just punched him through it. There's 3 people in this match who can't take the pinfall. That's Kenny, Ibushi, and Takeshita.
Yes.
Because I think all of them are setting up for feuds down the line. And one in the good Google. There are no rules. We've got a fucking placard of
look at Taz.
Are those drill bits?
Dude, did you see Taz?
No.
Taz literally shit himself. Was just literally on his face, like, oh, come on. Like
I saw them cut. I didn't see Taz's reaction enough. But yeah, that's fucking drill bits. Those are so long. Those are drill bits. We've got a placard of drill bits right now set up in the corner. Thanks to Moxley.
Kenny says, fuck no.
Right. You can take that goddamn bump yourself.
What are they doing right now?
Hugging.
Yo, did they just zoom in on one of the Bucks bleeding?
Maybe. I feel like kind of.
What was that?
Oh, Kenny stops himself with his boots. Yeah,
Moxley going
set himself up.
Oh my god.
He who sets it up must go. Oh, Chaka dropkick into the back of it. Oh my god.
Kenny is not happy.
Kenny's literally instantly just starts grabbing his shoulder, his arm like he's getting attacked by a wasp. Like that man just holy shit.
Well, because if you're trying to hit it flush and then it falls on you, you're not getting the same treatment, right? You are catching more tips.
People are saying better nails. Is it? Oh, he got back pressed on it.
Look at Moxley.
Moxley's literally. This is straight like New Japan Jun Kasai.
Moxley just got off in the deepest of ways. Stay the fuck away from that ficus. That was what that was.
Yeah, is that actually a bed of nails? Because to me, those are insanely long. That's why I'm like, it's a bed of fucking drill bits. But this is, I think, it is nails. They're closed up in on it. That's where you get a deserved chant of "you sick fuck, you sick fuck, you sick fuck."
He enjoyed that moment, and here comes Ibushi.
Kota Ibushi, we've got the Golden Lovers, of course, avenging Kenny Omega after he just got his ass handed to him.
Larry, I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect a bed of nails.
Yeah, especially with the rules. This is the first time we've seen Kota Ibushi in God knows how long. And it looks like he's a little bit swole. And has also been a fan of the American cuisine, I see.
Oh, let me just go back to celebrating my entrance as Yuta gets. I love AEW some days. No, I agree. AEW could use a better commentary combination. Rick, Eric just signed. Let's go. Yeah,
our socials are rolling right underneath there.
Right. 100%. I love Taz. I think Taz, you're right. Like Taz emotes, and you hear like when Moxie pulled that out, you saw his face, and he's like, "Oh, like, come on!" Like
Taz is it's amazing to still think about. Let's look at across the board of who some of the best commentators are in pro wrestling right now. Taz. Very much SmackDown 2000s. Michael Cole, SmackDown 2000s. Kevin Kelly, SmackDown 2000s.
Amen.
You're right.
Sorry, just on a side note, Moxley is standing
Moxley
on Kenny's
fucking gigged.
and he's standing on Kenny's hand egging on Ibushi.
Moxley's got to be fucking bleeding, right? Or Kenny's got to be bleeding right now. I know he's got it out of his back, and we're getting the square up between Moxley and Ibushi right now.
Shit.
Street Fighter, test your mind. Dun, 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 dun.
Did you just remix Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat?
Yes, absolutely.
That was amazing.
100%. I remixed the remix. It was back to normal.
Touche. Well played. Right. Oh my God. Botcha Mania. Yeah, there's been some moments. Rest in peace, Kenny.
It wouldn't be the first time, honestly. Us or them have been on Botcha Mania, so.
Yeah. I hope no one is eating right now.
If you are, you got to be eating like some serious, like medium rare steak or something right now.
Oh, Moxley on the bed of nails.
Oh, Moxley just straight like full on back bump, like slow back bump.
He's about to take a bigger bump,
and he's sitting there. He's like getting into a fucking mating position of how he's fucking moving around. Oh yeah, daddy!
Wow, standing moonsault.
Oh, Ibushi with a standing moonsault on a Moxley on a bed of nails. Fuck your rules, Tony Khan. You can't hit a stunner. You can't enforce rules. What?
Moxley is officially a pincushion.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He's fully gone pinata. He's already got the paper mache forehead. Now he's just getting poked and prodded in places he doesn't need to. So yeah, he's fully a fucking pinata now.
That was a bit of a botch moment. They went for the tandem offense.
Oh yeah, they went for the tandem offense, tag team move, and both.
Cesaro finally pulls his friend off the bed of fucking nails.
Omega is bleeding also, by the way.
He finally got some blood. Okay.
Yeah, but Moxley literally, he looks like a fucking horror movie. He looks like Bruce Campbell in fucking Evil Dead.
Aaron, there's not enough blood. This is bullshit.
Easy there, killer. Easy there, Ted Bundy. Calm her down.
Wow. Oh, shit. I bet that hurt. Jackson fell down between the rings.
He's stuck between the rings, and you could see a mouth of,
fuck. Sorry, YouTube.
Right. Good. I need a mic'd up of AEW wrestlers. That's something that needs to happen. Right. Is either a mic'd up or a bad lip reading of professional wrestlers.
Keep that one to yourself. That is genius. That is going to be fun.
So if that happens, you know where that came from first, motherfucker. Copyright. Sorry.
I love it. What the hell? Yeah, dude, Jeff beside himself, just throwing out like, damn, what the hell? Holy shit. Oh my God.
What the fuck? What? Everyone's broken. Everyone's fucking AI chat GPT can't comprehend what's fucking going on right now.
Right. As broken Matt Hardy would say, Coda.
I knew you'd come. Yes. Wonderful.
Oh man. Listen, I feel like it's been a very clunky situation, but man, is it? If you're in the
was out there with a fucking foam shark head. He's a fin head.
Oh, he's a fin head. Even tuned Japanese wrestlers think this is a little much.
Right. Somewhere fucking Soyrek and Rita are sitting there watching this like, all right, you're doing too much now.
Right. Like, what are y'all doing? Never mind. Rest in peace, Moxley. Ouch. Dale sums it up all in one word.
Ouch. Yeah.
Ouch.
Wasn't it Balor who got
Go
Balor
ahead.
who got Staples mid-match? Yes, and I still want that shirt. I gotta go on WWE Shop and order that of Finn 14 Staples. That's such a good fucking shirt, and that shows you that put some respect on Finn Balor's name. Prince Devateur.
They chucked that ladder at him. And I remember everyone was like, that match sucked. You're like, dude, his head got opened up.
Right.
They didn't want it to suck. It had to suck.
Curvin,
they tried to glue it together.
Yeah. They literally had the Office Space. Have you seen my stapler? Fucking Finn's fucking forehead back together. But Curvin out here saying, my first time watching Kota Ibushi was Ibushi versus Doll New Japan.
Yes.
I feel like that's a lot of people's introductions to Kenny Omega as well. And honestly, at this point, it might be some people's introductions to Speedball Mike Bailey as well.
Yeah, you know what? I don't much care for it, but I know some people hinge it on like they did it once and then they're fucking, I can't live with them ever again. I think it's stupid. We got people on top of the cage, dude.
Right, I told you it's gonna happen.
Yuta and Jackson up top. I say Jackson until I figure out which one. I think it's Nick.
I think it's
No,
Matt.
it's Matt. It's
Yeah.
Matt. Wait, what one? What one? If Nick
Matt,
is
it's Matt and Yuta.
Okay, Matt and
That's
Yuta.
the one that, dark hair like Matt Hardy. Nick Jackson's the younger one that takes bumps that he shouldn't, a la Jeff Hardy.
Right.
Oh, are we gonna what the Northern Light suplex on top, roll through, and into another one, into 3.
And Dave Meltzer goes into a stargasm.
Right, I was gonna say Meltzer's having all of the wet dreams right now. Are we? Oh, don't. They're dangerously close here. I feel like JR. Good God, they're fighting right on top of us, folks. Here. Oh my. Oh, you have posted into a DDT.
Trevor's saying they're gonna go through it, not around it. Maybe that's why that center.
I'm still very scared.
I'm sure there's crash pads already.
They do have actually the Hell in a Cell tops. I thought it was a wide open top there.
Right. Get the tables. Yuta saying fuck this shit, I'm out, and goes back down.
Okay, well, I saw him towards the edge here. Like I said, I keep going back to the JRF. They're fighting right on top, right above us here, folks. They literally broke it up into like quadrants of all we're missing is, Excalibur there with the yellow fucking gun of now. See, what you need to do here is you want to go over here and zigzag and cut around up here.
Truthfully, I do not see anything that resembles a crash pad at any point around this arena. Like, I don't see anything by the ring that would give me the impression, like the audience is actually quite close. So if they're doing an off the cage spot, it's, I don't know where.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Can you think of anything that AEW's ever really done that had a crash pad? I think that's part of why they've enforced those rules. What's the last thing?
Everything. That's crash pad. Give me one for crash pads. The Jericho bump, the MJF bump.
Yeah, and then they walked it back. That's why you had the Anna J bump and shit like that.
No, well, because those weren't supposed to be big bumps. Those were just
the Julia Hart bump. They've had plenty of bumps that were big ones. Sammy's been on a few to where they're big bumps that you would think that's when they used a crash pad, but they moved away from it.
Yeah, no, they I don't think they've moved away from it. I just don't think they've had a moment. What is this? Now there come the thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks raining through the top of the cage.
Oh, and there you go. Double backdrop. No, what's really going
Claudio and Paco through the thumbtacks, but yeah. Walking in a painful wonderland. Right there with raining fucking thumbtacks off the top of the cage here.
Super kick on Yuta, super kick on Takeshita, another kick to Yuta, another one to there you go. Just
super kicks all the way around. And not a thigh slap to be found, by the way. Jackson's now going through the bottom and walking through the door here.
This match is so bad, and I don't think the match is that. I don't see. Again, it's in context is king, Aaron. If you showed up to watch a car wreck, you're getting a car wreck. Enjoy it. That's all I can say. This is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But I knew what I signed up for. So, has it been clunky? Yeah, we've had some spots. I mean, again, it's chaos.
It is a bit of that is at times the caveat of, well, we signed up for the car crash, so enjoy the car crash. You bought tickets to the fucking demolition derby, so you might as well fucking watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've got Matt Jackson. It's Matt Jackson biting Pac. Oh, and Nick Jackson's got some color too, it looks like.
Plasma needed. Matt throws tacks from top of the cage. Yes, he did.
I was going to say, yes, contact your local Red Cross, especially if you are, O negative.
Pac has tacks in his back, glass in his arm.
Typical night in Newcastle for Jordan Pac right now.
Now we know why Pac doesn't show up.
But he's just, this is a fucking every night for me, lads.
I show up, you kick the shit out of me, and I leave again.
Right.
How did they swerve us, Trevor? What do I mean? In what way?
No one went through the fucking top of the cage yet?
Hey, buckle bomb.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it doesn't count as a buckle bomb if you kick them both before. If you both kick them
Would that
before you
not
get
be
to the
like
buckle.
buckle bomb plus in the category of like?
Yeah,
Oh,
brought to you by Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, Walmart Plus, Amazon Plus, and Prime.
Oh, look at the guys grabbing their legs and shit, landing on the tacks.
Oh yeah.
Pac took all the fucking shit.
Oh, he took an elbow drop, a swanton, and a fucking.
It's raining thumbtacks.
630.
We want fire. Did that what's being chanted?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Get the fuck out of here. Haley, how you doing? Get her done.
What? Sorry, I was turning up. I was like, if I hear a "We want fire" chant.
Yeah, I did. Did they really chant "We want fire"? Like, where are we? This is not,
Boston, Massachusetts. That's where the hell
that's
we are.
where we are.
You parked the car behind Harvard Yard.
Right. The folks from Southie begging for a fucking fire now.
Right. That's Omega going up to Ibushi and saying, we're going to fuck some people up. I can't tell you where or who, but we're going to fuck some people up. Whose car are we taking?
Pac took all the tags. Pac took a beating, and yeah, that's exactly it. All right, let's go.
No, Moxley took all the fucking taxes. He just went through them again. This man looking like a goddamn porcupine.
It's crazy that, this is just on a Wednesday night. Like, it's not it feels pay-per-view-ish.
Well, that's what I like, that it's a mini pay-per-view. Like I said, it reminds you of the old a bit, the territory days-ish of when you get the clashes, you get the, like I said, if it goes back to, harkens back to the match beyond and everything. But at the same time, we get a double Meltzer driver. So Dave got his rocks and Alvarez's rocks off at the same time there.
He's thrilled.
Right, but it's one of those, it's so interesting for this match to happen just after they put out rules of enforceable rules and litigations and allegations and all of that.
This match got grandfathered in because they were already planning. Come on, Tony, we planned it out. We can't change
we booked this beforehand. You can't change this up now.
Moxie's like, I'm still bringing my nails, okay? I'm bringing my nails.
Right. I can't return these nails. I've already glued them to a board, Tony.
Right. Folks, we are in picture-in-picture. We got about 8 minutes left on the clock. This has been chaos. This has been carnage. The match is still going. There's tacks. There's glass. Oh, my God.
Right.
Oh, wait. Roll through. Okay. We got lots going on, folks. Make sure you click that like. Make sure you click the subscribe. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share this with everybody you know. We appreciate you being with us. We are back tomorrow for Impact. Friday, we got a triple header. CJ Brand will be here. Luna just dropped a new lounge, and there's more content coming your way. And don't forget, we got Saturday Collision as well. So much going on as we wind down here tonight. I don't know. You guys want to put some flames in the chat? How you feeling right now?
Right. I still got a commercial, but also, yes, 100% big things popping, little things stopping up, and something season never sleeps. And speaking of AEW and, even a little tinge there of MLW and everything, we still got interviews coming down the pipeline that you can look forward to this weekend with people who have been on those shows as well. So 100%, if you haven't done so already, you're doing your friends a disservice not telling them about us. You're being a bad friend. And as we've seen with this match, you don't want to be a bad friend. That's how you end up on a plaque of fucking nails and thumbtacks and broken glass in your back and shit.
Be an MJF or an Adam Cole.
Right.
And get us the equivalent of a jacket. Surely.
Right. Hit that double clothesline on that like button and subscribe button.
Oh, shit!
Oh! Did we just get what I fucking said we were going to get? Did I not just get what I said we were going to fucking get?
I don't think so.
It's at least off the fucking top rope, if not off the top of the fucking cage.
So Pac swung from the top of the cage and basically coup de grace. Oh my God, he killed Matt Jackson.
Yeah, coup de grace right through the middle there. Through the table.
Shit.
Well, that you instantly got holy sugar honey iced tea chance.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, Pac.
Why?
dropping like a javelin, according to our friend Excalibur. Not a bad shout. Appreciate.
I came in like a Geordie boy.
Mox looks
Oh my.
like a disco ball, grew some legs. Damn by Pac.
I was about
This
to say,
is
he looks
awesome.
like a man you give fucking $5 to outside of a fucking Walmart. Just fucking glass and blood and all this shit.
Garbage.
Moss backs look brutal wide.
Yeah, garbage camera work. Aaron, there's been a few funny moments with the camera guys, but I'm sure this is hard to cover.
A little bit as we're getting the we're getting the sides regrouping across the rings because we've got every man in here now. So this is, there will be a winner.
Pac says, "Fuck it, Kenny, come all the way over to me. I'm not going over there."
Right, I can't make it through there.
Oh, so we
the
got a
battle lines have been drawn, folks.
Fight forever. Okay. Why don't they just
shameless plug?
Lead out. What are we doing? This is chaos.
Double super kick.
Double clothesline.
Double clothesline to the Bucks there from Takesh. Kenny squared up in the corner. Oh, Hangman with a clothesline. Cutter from Moxley. So this is do-si-do for the spot fest here.
Bushi with a knee to the air.
V-trigger. Yeah, and then a step-up Enziguri from Pac.
Oh, my God.
Kenny with a Snapdragon suplex onto the glass, by the way. Onto the glass.
We want cheese grater. Goodbye, Pac.
One-winged angel.
Oh, Rings of Saturn.
He rolls through. He's going to get it in Rings of Saturn. Rings of Saturn locked in. Pac's got it locked in on Kenny.
Oh, we're going to get this like everybody holds hand spot. See, this is where you're going to really bother some people.
I hate this. I see the only way I would like this if you do this, if you're ending the match and you tie up Ibushi as he's going to break it up and then they touch hands and that's when fucking they tap out together. This is bullshit. We've got
and just for fun, we're getting a helicopter.
Matt Jackson swinging. We've got
you're the lady, you're the lady, you're the lady.
We've got an abdominal stretch. And we've also got
Moxley's got some kind of triangle
in the corner here.
Sharpshooter. So everyone on the Elite are being stretched right now in one way, shape, or form.
Right. Except Ibushi. Out.
Let go, Yuta. What are you doing?
Right. Well, and Ibushi's out there.
Ibushi just kicked Moxley in the
mouth. They're just sitting there and waiting for fucking Ibushi to just walk up of like, I know you're about to kick me, so let me just stand here.
Yeah, but look.
Claudio like puffs his chest out like, I know I'm going to take this.
I am Superman.
I am the Swiss Superman. Yeah, do it. Kick me in the chest. Do it now. Listen to me.
Nice.
You are not going to break me. I'm going to swing you.
Okay.
Put that hangman down.
So funny. So Ibushi breaks up all the submission holds, and we still have a match. 3 minutes, almost 2 minutes left.
We're going overtime. We're going overtime.
We have to be. Or it'll be a very abrupt ending.
Just a bit.
Like I said, I'm terrified that Callis and Jericho are going to fuck up this match.
Ibushi.
He's spit again.
No, there's blood on the fucking camera. He just gave it a bloody ass kiss. And I kind of like this.
He's slobbering.
I know, but I would have stayed with that shot. I would have stayed with that shot to where they slingshot him into the camera and then they close time because you got that. It feels fucking real. It feels authentic. It adds that touch. Oh, big ass elbow.
Wait, so Kenny's Claudio and Cesaro are arguing. Oh my God! Spray tan on camera lens.
No, that was some juice. That was some color there. Could we get Pac versus Claudio on Friday?
Oh no! Wait. Now, okay, so the BCC. Pac flipping off everybody.
Oh, he fuck you! I'm out. Fuck this shit! I'm out. Yeah, he's about to dip.
I'm going back to Keebler.
Right. We represent the Lollipop Guild.
Wait, he went under the what the fuck?
Why? He's going back to his home.
Oh no!
Going back to his hiding hole. What did he just grab? I'm still waiting. Honestly, I think Eddie Kingston, he's got fucking pliers, like cable breakers, and he literally,
Yeah,
he's
this is
gonna
going to be
fucking
how they
snap his
get
way
Jericho.
out.
Here comes, this is Jericho will be
Eddie,
involved.
no, Eddie.
Eddie's in Japan.
I don't give a shit. Take a fucking flight.
Well, yeah, because according to Hulk Hogan, if he comes back,
V trigger into Claudio. Yeah, you can get 17 extra days of fucking work in if you cross that space-time continuum.
Oh, another
Snapdragon suplex.
Jericho will come in. Pac doesn't
By
like
the way,
them.
there's just been glass and thumbtacks spread across both rings.
Maybe
Pac walk it off.
Pac
Claudio
going for a drink.
Confirmed, I say.
Right. I think we might get Pac versus Claudio on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Feels
that's
like
that's just saying it's confirmed. I would say that that's confirmed at this point.
So the bad guys are a guy short, technically. Buckshot.
Could be. Buckshot lariat. Logan Paul does it better. And a second bullshit lariat.
Oh.
Into a V trigger too as well.
Yeah, the V shot.
Oh, I don't like the way that this is ending. If this is the way that this ends.
Yeah, they're just gonna dismantle them one by one because they're outnumbered.
Yeah, but I hate that. I hate the random weird fucking turn for no reason. Of like, I get you were a hired gun, but shit, like fuck. Oh, we're gonna handcuff. Now let's make sure he's actually handcuffed to something here. We're gonna handcuff Moxley. Oh, well, that goes back to the whole handcuffing Kenny. Yeah.
Did Takeshita just leave?
Gallus came out and said, "Come on." With Callis is at ringside. Yeah.
What the fuck? This is the end of the BCC.
Oh, Yuta just eating super kicks. He's got fucking color. We've got change. They're literally just getting dismantled. Is this not a fucking heel turn though of the Elite?
No, that's the weirdest part of this. It's literally.
We've got a chainy boot instead of an exploding boot. We've got a chainy boot.
We get a chainy boot.
Oh wait, we're getting a hang spot, which again, you need to get approved. We've got color. We've got chains. All of this needs to get approved.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's it. Moxley just sitting in the corner, no selling at all, just sitting there. Doesn't look hurt, just sitting there. Like he is bleeding, but he doesn't look like he's
just literally.
Oh, he got handcuffed. I forgot he got handcuffed, but he's in the middle, bro. He's in the middle.
Just looking like disappointed. Like he's not sitting there clawing to fucking fight for it. He just like accepted his fucking fate.
Like, oh, I guess I'm fucked.
Like you said, I think this is the end of the BCC. This is they've been broken down to their fundamental core. Why is everybody leaving? Because no one could even stand to be in this match, let alone watch it.
Right. It's over. The Elite win. There you go. We went. We're about 2 minutes over time right now. A little subdued ending, but there you go. The end of the BCC, I guess.
I was expecting a big moment of like the Golden Lovers kind of reuniting in the ring and everything like that, and we never really got that.
No, you got a very good point.
Like this is Kota Ibushi's debut in AEW. This is the first time Kenny's seen him since New Japan, and it would just act like this is normal.
Yuta is gushing.
Yeah, who's winning more, him or Moxley?
I don't know. Like Yuta, I think.
Ibushi's they're literally just like disgusting. So I think that there was shit that fucked up in this match because you just saw Ibushi straight up just having a conversation with Moxley.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, guys. We will take your ratings out of 10. We take ratings out of 10 for all the shows. Very curious how everyone's going to rate.
Yeah.
This one's going to be high. Like I'm waiting now.
We'll let y'all go first.
Yeah, I want to. How are we feeling about Dynamite tonight? Come on now.
Right.
Dude, that was carnage. Legitimate carnage on a Wednesday night. Is there parts of it I probably would have changed or had done slightly different? Yeah, probably. Was it entertaining? Yeah. Did that 2 hours fly by? Yeah, fair enough.
Would
Woo!
you say that was, and this is going to be, I guess, an ongoing thing of, would you say that's the best show so far this week?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
I think I would.
Yeah. I
think
mean,
I gave. Sorry.
last night was a lot of fun.
Last night was a lot of fun because of one moment.
No, I didn't think. Oh, what did I give it? I give it 6.5. So yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, no, this is
Yeah,
much better. Much better. Much
I
better.
was going to say, I was about to say,
Mhm.
I believe I gave last night a 6.5. I think I'll give tonight a 7.5. It's not a
And a
huge,
half. Okay.
drastic change or anything,
Fair
but
enough.
I really liked MJF and Adam Cole. I thought that was good. I think there was moments of blood and guts, and it's one of those like we talked about during the match. If you kind of signed up for a car crash, you know what you're going to get.
Yep.
Like we had huge reactions for the bed of nails and
Right.
everything. Hook versus Jack Perry wasn't bad.
Mhm.
The main matches that were really advertised weren't bad. The filler is where they lost us.
Yeah, a little bit. You're not wrong with that. I mean, the main event was exactly what you expected it to be, I think, in a lot of regards.
Right.
Maybe felt a little rushed at the end, a little clunky. It just feel like the whole match came to a stop and then a finality. That's a little bit, yeah, some nitpicky stuff throughout. Like I said, we probably didn't need the Danny Garcia dance off
We
situation,
didn't need the dance break.
right? So I think that's those moments where if you can just take some of those little things out, like the MJF Adam Cole shit is outstanding. Like truly one of my favorite things in pro wrestling are these two gentlemen working together. It's been really good, and I'm afraid
Right.
that it's not long. We're gonna lose this just as we start loving it.
I hope so. I think it's, well, yeah, I hope it's not one of those of, I should say, of this is one of those. I hope that it has a long run
Yeah,
because it's become one of the best things on AEW
right.
across the board.
For sure. They all know it was awful too. That's kind of the vibe I got at the end of like with Moxley and Ibushi, like it just felt odd. Like Moxley just sat down.
Yeah, he just gave up. He just tapped out. He's like, I'm done here.
Like there was no like I should stand, I should swing, I should. Didn't he? What, he wasn't laying there with his eyes closed. There
Yeah,
was
he's not selling.
no.
He's not acting like I should fight to try and save myself or save the win, just on
Mm,
a hope and a prayer of maybe I break loose. No, just fucking contempt to losing.
right? Like I almost imagine this guy like whipping a dart out of his pocket and start fucking having a smoke. Just
African blowout.
seven
Oh,
and a
I
half.
like that. Pac versus Claudio on Friday. I feel like honestly that could be the match that happens at this point. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pac wins.
Yeah, Pac, yeah, that's exactly what Pac did.
Pac
Bye.
was like, you're
Here,
cool, you. Yeah.
10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Very interesting. 5. Trevor not loving it. It was a shitty 5 too.
Well,
Was
he
that a
said
birthday?
just because I wanted to see how they wanted the main event to go, it looked like they all gave up. Yeah, a little bit like what you were just saying.
They just kind of ran out of like, okay, all right, now
Right.
what? Who's doing what? Where were we? Like, man, it was chaos.
Right.
Again, no off the cage spot. Like, there was nothing like Uber. I mean, we got nails. We had a lot of blood. We had forks,
Yeah,
glass,
not the
thumbtack.
former WWE wrestler nails. We had, nails on the board here. I like artist stuff. They had to make room for the cube, number 1 in this time slot.
8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 from Dale, 9.5 out of 10 for Blood and Guts, 20 out of 10. Ronan, very happy.
Oh. Meanwhile, J Boy's out here saying, and was not cool. He spits in the face of people who don't want to be
Right?
cool.
Not cool at all.
Right.
Rough
7 out of 10
shout.
says Aaron. Bobby's saying, see you Friday night. Well, we're going to be here tomorrow night. What the fuck is you
We
talking
are going to
about?
be here tomorrow night. Yeah,
Right.
true story.
Only saw the main event tonight.
That was
Probably
pretty
the
much
least
the show.
compelling blood and guts match. You're not wrong.
Well, like I said, it did feel like a little bit of a clunkier blood and guts overall. And like, again, not being negative before anyone gets upset, but comparing, like being a fan of blood and guts, I don't know how I almost curious how it stacks up if I look backwards.
Right. Well, Richard out here saying Ibushi looked rusty. Maybe Blood and Guts wasn't the best type of match to bring him back in. Well, no, I think it might help because it covers up some of that. You run into the second you bring him back, you're going to want to focus on him regardless.
Mm-hmm.
James saying Dirty Dom. Ooh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, James saying Dirty Dom winning is still the best thing to happen this week.
Yeah, overall, the biggest moment.
Right.
I'll give you that. I'll go there. I'll go there with you.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know if you still got that juice in you, but I think we're heading towards the door.
We're getting there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But thank you. The finish was rushed and disorganized. It didn't feel like a culmination if the match because it didn't have time to build and develop. It just going to happen. 4.25 out of 5. Valid point. I'll take that. Seems really good. Ibushi didn't want his brain removed again. That wasn't Ibushi. Was that not Shibata?
Well, no, I think that's talking about with Ibushi with the hidden blade spot with Ospreay, to where that was kind of what really caused the initial alleged issues with Ibushi.
Right. They still have to make room. Got that one. But folks, I mean, what a crazy night overall. I don't know what to say. I mean, we got Rampage. We got Collision to come this week.
Right.
We will be here on Friday for the Super Card of Honor as well. I believe, if I'm guessing, it's going to be Pac versus Claudio. And we'll see what happens at this Royal Rampage on Friday. Bushi didn't want to got that one. What's this Dynamite the best this year so far? Best Dynamite of the year.
I feel like if we really went back through and looked, it wouldn't be in that contention.
No, I mean, again, I liked Blood and Guts. I didn't love this match. I mean, yes, cool spots, but I didn't love the match. I think for me, the show, I feel like overall the show ends up being a 7.5, 8 on the high side. I think it really could have been an 8.5, 9. I just feel like there was too many things that kind of didn't tickle my fancy or I thought were extra. We got Jericho 3 times Jericho had no role on the show tonight, so he found a way to make himself prevalent and prominent on the show. So
we got more, I feel, screen time for Jericho than we did for competitors in this match. But Aaron, Bonker saying this was a big clusterfuck. Aaron saying the Moxley fork bit is overused and lame. Nance with a 6 out of 10. BCC probably thinking this would never happen if Bryan Danielson was in the match.
Well, we'll see. Bryan Danielson can be out for a minute, and then we'll see if he comes back and gets his shit together. I mean, there's a lot to be said for the impact Bryan Danielson would have on this, but at the end of the day, I hope this is the end. It looks like at the end of the BCC, it looks like they had caterpillared, turned to butterflies, and now the life cycle is done. For me, at the end of the day, this should be the end of the BCC. Claudio, his title might be in trouble on Friday. We'll find out.
I don't know. When you said that, all I could think of is, the Royce the 5'9" rap, this right here is for the number 1.
Right.
When you start talking about caterpillars and all that.
Right.
That or I'll go to Bug's Life of, I'm going to turn into a beautiful butterfly.
It can be Nick Aldis. It could be Nick Aldis. That's very interesting.
I think he's WWE bound.
Yeah, we felt like that was before too. So, and I think that was, a nice little pit stop in Impact. Stay in the ring, stay feeling good, and we'll see what happens now with Nick Aldis. It'll be interesting if he showed up on Friday. I don't see it though.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. I wonder if Moxley's mad that Ibushi, it looked like Ibushi kicked his tooth out. So I wonder if
Is
that
that
was part
what
of
we
it.
saw earlier? To where I said it was
Yeah.
either a tooth or a fucking gum
Yeah.
going. Because, like I said, I saw something that was of a pale complexion, and it's
Yeah.
normally not Moxley because he's normally bleeding in his hands and everything. So
Yeah.
he almost had that Mick Foley, you know, and he's smiling as he's got the tooth coming through his nose.
Right? Yeah, I feel like I wonder if that was part of the exchange at the end of the match there, where was there, and in
I'm
fact,
sorry, I hit you hard way. Yeah.
he's like, "Did you lose a tooth?" He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker."
You're lucky I'm fucking handcuffed right now.
But yeah, I mean, the critics of Moxley will look to a moment like that where he's just kind of sitting there. You're like, "Come on, Mox, lay down, close your eyes, like act like you're not
something.
Like, do something, scramble."
Like eggs, scramble.
I'm gonna say no. The Dynamite with Cole versus MJF was the best Dynamite of the year. Boston, off the top of my head, that sounds very accurate.
But Dynamite overall or best moment on Dynamite?
I think that particular Dynamite overall might have been better. Like I said, I mean, this one was a good one, but was this the Dynamite of the year? I don't know.
No. Joe Biden, that's what I'm saying. Ring the alarm, the caterpillar is fire. This show was a mess. 5 out of 10. Ibushi looked really out of shape. Yeah, he looked like stuffy puffy Ibushi. And Rusty and Moxley is this generation's Abdullah the Butcher. He's just really hungry. He's out there with a fork.
You keep him out of catering, folks. He cannot be in catering at all. Like, and again, if you're gonna run in and stab people in the forehead, I want to, like, this sounds cold as shit, but I want to see blood. I want to see the fork cut their foreheads open. If you're gonna do it like that, don't stab them. Go.
And I was just gonna say it's a logical make sense point type of thing of literally if it was any of us and someone ran up on you and just started jabbing you in the goddamn forehead with a fork, you'd expect to have something coming dripping off your face after that.
A little bit.
Versus, you know, because they're trained professionals, they know how to deal with getting stabbed in the face with a fork. Like, no one fucking knows that. That's not a regular fucking training technique. So you'd expect some color there.
No, absolutely. Nick, now, folks, we are going to head towards the door and get the hell out of here and go get some rest because we got to do this again tomorrow. The expression on Moxley's face was somewhat upset that something changed in the match because politics. Now, the politics part, JV, for me is a stretch. I mean, we can't say it's because of politics. It was just, could have been he got kicked in the mouth. It really could have been. Or the ending didn't go to plan. Somebody forgot a cue. It doesn't mean it's political. But Moxley did not look happy. He looked like fucking he had job face on, and that's not good for business.
Right. Well, according to Kenny, apparently after the show went off the air, Elite and BCC shook hands.
There you go.
Speaking of Abdullah, can you imagine the scars on Mox in 10 years? Like, yikes, Abdullah is bad enough. Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, folks.
People are going to be reading his fucking forehead like it's Braille.
Right. Oh, and you see some of the old wrestlers that just sliced and diced their foreheads for years, and it's crazy to look at when they're talking. But yeah, Moxley seems destined to kind of turn himself into Deadpool by sooner than later. And on that wonderful
note, then he can pair with the Swolverine. But anyways, sorry.
There you go. But yes, this is AEW Dynamite in the books. Thank you. Make sure you check out the poll later and make your vote for that. Go check out Luna's Lounge. Be back here tomorrow for Impact with Luna and myself, CJ Brand, with a little more AEW Fight Forever as well. And then we got a jam-packed Friday night. The Tag Stream Champions will be here. Click all the links. Go get yourself some swag. Be a part of the family. Become a member. And thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Thank you for your support. And Big Nick?
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you talk about the wrestling, but to put that for life with
it. See you on the flip side. Everyone's bleeding.